Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I know you guys have not physically seen me in a while on camera, and this is definitely not going to be an everyday thing anymore. I personally love doing the podcast. It's a lot easier for me. I deal with a lot less trolling and drama. I get tired of being picked apart. So me personally, I would much rather just do a voiceover, do my GIFs, my memes. I have a lot of fun creating that, and I'm able to edit, as much as I want to. I can add on if I miss anything. So, most likely you'll probably get more of those type of videos as opposed to me sitting in front of the camera. And I don't think it should be an issue for people because y'all sit and watch Leafy is Here, Scarce, DJ Academics. These are all male YouTubers who do voiceovers, who do nothing but show gameplay, and then they state their opinion, and they have millions of subscribers. So if the guys can do it, I don't see why the females can't do it. You know what I'm saying? While I love getting on camera and being on YouTube, it just tends to be a lot. And I just get tired of, people always having something to say. I don't care if it's, how I dress, how I choose to wear my hair. If I choose to rock a weave, it's an issue. If I choose to wear my hair natural, it's an issue. So for me, I would more prefer for a while to not really be on camera. So I'm glad that many of you guys are okay with that. And I think me doing that for a whole month, it really showed me the difference, how much I was able to just put up videos and get to it and, not have to get all dressed up and stuff like that. So I really enjoy it. But the reason why I'm coming on camera right now is that I want to thank my subscribers who bought merchandise and who were so patient, because some of you guys bought merchandise a month ago, and now my merchandise was here in LA, and you guys were keep the money. When you get to LA, just send it to us. And I sent everybody their items. As soon as I landed, I literally got everything packaged up. I went straight to the post office and I sent everything out. So thank you guys. I only have 2 coffee mugs left. And I also want to send a special shout out to Darius and to his friend Magnus Juliano. I want to shout him out and give him a special happy birthday. Team Leo gang, how you doing? Darius to me is an amazing friend. And Magnus, you need to really, really cherish this friendship because he ordered a coffee mug for you literally 2 months ago. And I'm I'm out on the East Coast and I'm going to be in Minneapolis. I'm really sorry. I can send you back your money and then you can reorder when I get back to LA. And he was don't worry about it. When you get back to LA, just mail it out. It's for his birthday. His birthday isn't until August. So hopefully he should get there on time. But if you can you please give him a special birthday shout out? So once again, happy birthday to you, Team Leo. And I did get your DM on Instagram and I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that you got the coffee mug. And this is why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? He's been a day one subscriber. He's been watching me for years. And he just, he loves my videos, and his friend got him the coffee mug. And like I said, I love to see people who have genuine friendships. So I really appreciate it. And this is why I'm getting on camera, because I love my tea sippers, especially the ones who support what it is I do on and off of YouTube. So I hope you had a happy birthday. On top of Magnus Juliano's birthday, today's also Whitney Houston's birthday. So she is part of the Leo gang family as well. Rest in peace to Miss Whitney Houston. She's currently trending all over Twitter. So it's just been crazy, and I've been back here in LA, dealing with the hustle and bustle, staying busy. Over the weekend, I heard about Dr. Sebi passing away, which is really unfortunate, and it happened due to a bunch of strange circumstances. And also I got a chance to watch The Suicide Squad, and I had posted this picture on Instagram because I was I didn't know if it was going to be really good or not, but I loved it, and I don't like a lot of DC movies, but I really liked this. I did not even know Viola Davis was going to be in there, and she killed it, okay? So if you guys have not seen Suicide Squad, definitely check it out. You guys know I'm Team Marvel, honey, all day, every day. But, I had to give DC their props this one good time. That movie was definitely on point. And then last but not least, as of today is also the 2-year anniversary of Mike Brown. It was 2 years ago that Black Lives Matter was started down in Ferguson, Missouri. And he is also currently trending. A lot of people are talking about this. And it's crazy all the things that have happened in the past 2 years, especially with police brutality and all the drama. After Mike Brown, we had Eric Gardner and Walter Scott. And even as of recently, a month ago, Alton Sterling and Philando Castile, which many of you guys know I went to school with Philando. So, it's just been really crazy. And I know a lot of people want me to touch on certain topics, but to me personally, I'm not going to touch on a lot of topics anymore because one, it's just too emotionally draining. It causes way too much drama, and I get tired of the trolls. I get tired of the nasty emails. I get tired of the threats and everything else. And you guys can say what you want to about, ignore the trolls and, just do you. At the end of the day, y'all are not the ones opening the emails. Y'all are not the ones having my back and going at these trolls for me. Like the fans of the white YouTubers do when people mess with their favorite YouTubers, their fans go hard for them. Say some shit about Leafy and see if his damn army don't come for you. And I notice with black YouTubers, we don't get that from our fan bases, and that's fine. But I don't think that I personally don't feel comfortable putting myself out there, just to get, trolled to death and just the shit that I get sometimes is just really annoying. So certain topics I'm just, making a conscious effort to just not speak on it. I might tweet about it. I might say something on Instagram, but I'm just not in the mood to do a whole video about it. I know a lot of folks want me to talk about the whole Corinne Gaines situation. I wasn't even going to go there. I knew that was going to cause nothing but drama, so I'm not going to discuss that at all. I've kept that situation to myself, and I will not be speaking about that publicly. To each its own. Let the other YouTubers, talk about it and have their opinion. I want to stick to light topics. That's what I feel comfortable talking about. That's what my fans are here for. We come here to sip tea, bitch, not to be fucking depressed and crying all damn day, okay? It's a lot of shit we have to deal with on social media and in the real world. Sometimes folks just want to get away from all the craziness, all the drama, all the sad news. And that's one thing I love when people send me emails and say, come to your channel because you always have the latest celebrity tea. You keep it real. Your commentary is on point. And for me, I feel more comfortable talking about that. And with those lighthearted topics, as a woman, I don't get attacked as much. I don't get fucking death threats. I don't get trolled to death. But anything racial, anything dealing, with something serious, it just ends up going haywire. And like I always say, I enjoy people coming to my channel. But what I hate is people who come here with a pro-black agenda or a racist agenda. Like I always tell folks, if you don't like my shit, don't watch me. If you're pro-black and you hate black women or just whatever your issue is, then you shouldn't be here. And I get tired of having to just deal with like people and their bullshit. Because it's like, if I don't like somebody, I don't watch them. I keep it moving. And I think that's what a lot of folks just really need to learn to do. If you don't like somebody's topics, if you don't like what they're talking about, then you don't have to watch them. But trying to shame me and tell me because I have a platform with over 300,000 subscribers that I need to talk about XYZ. No, bitch, you need to build your own damn platform and then you talk about XYZ. Because last time I checked, this is called YouTube, not T-Tube, and it's not my job to talk about what you want to hear. It's my job to put out there what I feel comfortable, what I want to talk about. Yes, you're allowed to have requests, but if I don't want to take my time out to do a particular topic, I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is called YouTube. If you want to see a particular topic done, how about you create the video, you spend your time shooting, you spend your time editing, you put it up on YouTube, and then you deal with whatever backlash comes from that video. Because like I said, at the end of the day, don't nobody on here have my back like that. So I have to do what's right for me and what's right for my sanity, point blank period. Okay, how you doing? So now that I've gotten that off my chest, so first let me go ahead and shout out one of my tea sippers. Shout out to Jakayla Willis. Honey, I saw your email. She wants me to talk about the whole situation that's going on with Normani Kordei, and she's from Fifth Harmony. So this situation is crazy. A lot of folks have been wanting me to address this, but I've been kind of busy, but I do want to talk about it. So for y'all who don't know, Normani is a member of Fifth Harmony. And over the weekend, she decided to literally quit Twitter because the racist trolls were going at this girl so hard. They were sending her some of the most nastiest messages. They even took her picture and they photoshopped it on the face of a slave who was being hung. Social media has just gotten to be such a disgusting place. It's just really sad, And what did Normani do to get all this hatred? Why are people going off on Normani? They're going off on her because she did a Facebook Live interview and they felt that she shaded her bandmate Camila Cabello because she kind of paused and she wasn't too sure on how to describe her relationship with Camila. And people really took offense to it, and Camila's fan base went in on Normani. The whole situation was just damn ridiculous. This was literally like a 1-hour interview. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a small snippet of what got people so outraged on social media. Check this out and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
Describe each girl with one word, each girl in the group.
Okay, Allie, we always say sunshine just because she is literally the light of the group, and anytime we're in a bad time or we're struggling, she's always like, guys, it's gonna be okay. Like if I don't want to wake up in the morning because I have to do something or go to work or don't feel like putting makeup on, she's like, it's okay. Like she's just so optimistic and she's just very encouraging. Lauren would be like my therapist.
Your therapist.
Yeah, I can go to her about absolutely anything, and I feel like I can trust that she won't judge anything that I say, or the way that I think. But she'll also, like, I'll leave a conversation thinking totally different than when I went in because she gives me such good advice.
She's like your wise woman.
Yeah, she always has something good to give me back.
Cool.
Dinah, she's like the turn-up queen. She just has a good time anywhere she is. She always has her speaker blasting music. We could be in the airport in security, and she'll literally have her boombox.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. Our security used to get really mad at her, and we used to be like, Dinah, like a little bit embarrassed, but she's just like, so what? That's Chris Brown, like bopping. But and then Camila, she is, let's see, Camila, very quirky.
Quirky.
Yeah, very quirky, cute, quirky.
Cool.
All right, so you guys just saw the interview, and like I said, the whole situation makes no sense. People are acting like she went out her way to just be so disrespectful to Camilla, like she called her a bitch, like she said F Camilla. Normani didn't do any of that, you know what I'm saying? Because she didn't answer a question in the way that certain people felt that she should have answered it. People thought it was okay to superimpose her face onto the body of a dead hanging slave. When I tell you, this world is just sick. It's really, really sad. And so many times people say, you know, just get a tough skin. It's the internet, big deal. Until you're on the receiving end of those bullshit ass comments, until you have to see tweets like that and emails like that, you have no room to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to say that you can handle it when your ass has fucking 6 subscribers or 2 followers on Twitter. Yeah, you can go all day back and forth with 2 people because nobody's following you or checking for you like that. But when you have thousands of followers and then people decide to just start coming at you over some bullshit, that takes a toll on your psyche. So I feel very bad for this young girl, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks may not really know about her and know who she is, but Normani is one of the few black celebrities who stuck up for Black Lives Matter, and she sent out this tweet concerning Alton Sterling and Philando Castile back when everything went down around July 6th. So go ahead and check out what Normani had to say. All right, so you guys just saw the tweet that she sent out. You know, so while you had these mainstream, well-known black celebrities, you know, soft-shoeing and samboing and acting a fool and, you know, trying to say that all lives matter as if that isn't common sense, Normani stood up and she said Black Lives Matter and she called out the police. But I understand her wanting to take a break, just like when Leslie left. I didn't blame Leslie because it can be a really big headache, you know what I'm saying, having to deal with people 24/7. And especially, you know, it's one thing to have an opinion. It's another thing to wish somebody death. It's another thing to just harass people for no other reason than you disagree with something they said. You know, it's just really, really disgusting, you know, how bitter and angry people are nowadays, you know. So I feel really bad for her. Nobody deserves that type of treatment. I don't care what your race is, black, white, or other. Nobody deserves to be harassed like that. Nobody deserves to be talked to like that. And I just think that, you know, social media, like I said before, it's getting really ugly, and folks need to realize that when you treat people in that type of way, that, you know, karma is real. And I wanted these same folks who harassed her and went in on her and did all that, if they would like it, if their information was put out there, if they would like it, they were being trolled to death and sending death threats and their family members were receiving death threats and things like that. You know, I don't understand why we're missing an empathy chip in this country where people cannot put themselves in other people's shoes. I just find the whole situation just disgusting and damn ridiculous. You know, first everything that went on with Leslie and now everything that's going on with Normani. You know, I feel really bad for her. So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation. Once again, concerning Normani of Fifth Harmony. How did you guys feel when the story first broke and she said that she was quitting Twitter? And then what do you guys feel can be done about people trolling and harassing others for nothing more than stating an opinion or for not even doing anything serious? You know, do you feel like people need to literally find a chill and just realize that it's not that serious? And do you feel like, you know, there should be ramifications if people are doing certain things like that, like banning their IP address, you know, indefinitely off of certain sites? You know, if that's all you do is troll and harass people, I think they should be banned indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? If they can ban the man who was supposedly harassing Leslie, I think they should do that for a lot of these Twitter users. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation. All right, deuces. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.